Thank you so much for joining us today for another edition of Student Stories from Tel Aviv University International Program. I have with us Luisa Rodrigues. Luisa, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you end up at TAU?
Hi, so I'm a Portuguese citizen. I'm right now doing my bachelor's degree at the University of Aviv in Sweden. And I just found the program online, and with the Corona, I just feel like I really want to do academic research in the future, and this seemed like a good opportunity, so I just took it.
Amazing. So tell me about the program that you're on. You're on a summer program specifically, is that right?
Yes, so it's a summer research program. We apply for specific labs that are within our interests, and we are accepted by the principal investigator. We come here and we have like a bit of more insight, a realistic insight what it is about doing laboratory and research work. Yeah, that's it.
Amazing. Now, I understand you're doing some very interesting laboratory research. Tell me a little bit about what you're researching and who you're working with at the university.
So I am very fortunate to be in an amazing lab with an amazing PI and amazing supervisor with Dr. Mayan Gal and Hen Alali. And my main project is to research and develop small molecules that do double inhibition of a group of proteins called MDM2, MDMX in oncogene pathway. It's the P53 pathway. It's an oncogene pathway, and yes, it's fascinating because it's very much protein modeling and very molecular biology, biophysics, biochemistry. It's very much my thing, and I'm loving it. Honestly, I'm having such a good time.
Wow. So tell me about the couple of things that are your favorite parts of this good time. What is it about the experience? Is it purely academic, or are there other things that you're enjoying as well?
No, of course, there's a very much of like a very big academic component to this, because I am a university student and I came here for the academic part. But of course, there's also a very big of social part of someone who came from Sweden and comes here, and it's like everything is new. I've never been in Israel before, so it's so nice to meet new people and be in contact with not a completely different culture, but a different culture. And like trying to learn Hebrew, it's being very funny for everyone in the lab. Me trying to learn Hebrew, but it's a very nice experience, and the program itself, the academic part, is amazingly done. Dr. Karen made this an amazing experience for us, because it's you come here and you're with the lab, working in the lab, and not just what we see in the lectures, not just what we do as part of the university modules, but the real work, not just the good things, the bad things. So it makes us, see if this is what really we want to do or not. And in my case, this is really what I want to do.
That's amazing. So you really decided from coming on this summer program that you are going to be sticking with lab work in perpetuity. Is that right?
Yes. This is already knew that this is what I wanted.
That's awesome. And just tell me, in terms of coming here, when you come for a summer program, how long are you here for? Where do you stay? What makes this conducive?
Okay, so we come here from June to August. We're finishing next week in 3 days, actually. And we stay in the dormitories, in the Einstein dormitories, right across from the university, less than 5 minutes away. And everything is not with the times now with Corona. I'm not going to say it's very simple, but it's as simple as it can be, in the sense that the TAU International makes it very not easy, because of Corona. It's not easy for anyone, but very accessible to. They tell us all the documents that we need. We are very much guided into the process of what we need, what we don't need, what to do next. There's always like an email that we can refer to. So this is the list of things. It's very organized, in the sense that for the bureaucracy, as you can imagine, it's complicated because of COVID, and there's a lot of paperwork that needs to be signed, and a lot of things that we need to be taken for the embassy to have the visa, and then the visa is not coming. So everyone is like, it's a stressful process, but fortunately everyone at TAU International and Dr. Karen as well made it very as easy as it can be, in the sense that it's a very organized and very, we feel guided and feel supported, and we feel like there is someone there that we can call almost 24/7 if we have an issue.
Amazing. Do you think that you'll ever make it back to Israel after having done this summer here at the university?
I hope so. I'm planning to come back in January to do my end of bachelor's project, our bachelor thesis at Dr. Mayan Gal. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that Corona doesn't destroy my plans that it did before. But yes, I'm hoping to come back and have a project and finish my bachelor's here, because it's such a, I love my lab. I love the research. I love, honestly, I'm having such a good time. I don't want to leave. I don't want the 13th come and we having to go back to Portugal. I really don't. I'm having such a good time.
Wow, it's so fun to hear you speak about this. It just makes me excited about it, hearing how excited you are. So if you had to tell another student like yourself, the one thing that would help to convince them to say, you know what, you're looking around, you could learn anywhere maybe, why should they come to TAU International?
Definitely the hands-on experience, because you are given your responsibilities. You don't just learn, but you hands-on learn, and you learn in an environment that it's like professional. So one thing is completely different. And if people take for any kind of like science that requires some practical work, they will know that in the university, especially if you're a bachelor's, of course, you are not going to have access to the best thing, and you're not going to be expected to do your results to be 100% accurate. But in this environment, there's the pressure to do your best work possible. And when you work with people that encourage you and teach you and say it's okay, it's fine, like let's do it again, it's absolutely fine, this happens, and you have a completely different outlook on what it is to work. Because one thing, as you did when you were in university, you had a completely different idea what it was like to be a journalist, and then the hands-on experience on what it is really. And for someone like me, I already knew that I wanted to do this, but I've never been in a situation where, we had to deal with the pressures, and you had to deal with deadlines, and you had to deal with how we're going to make this work, what's the story that you want to tell, how does the work like help practically the research. And it's very nice to know that you are the bachelor student, but you're contributing to the cause.
Oh, incredible. So last question, you finished this research, you finished your bachelor's degree. How does the research you're doing now and the things that you're doing now, how does that impact the real world? What happens next in terms of your research?
So Dr. Mayan is developing a molecule that hopefully will save a lot of people's lives. So this is the when you're talking about like molecular biology and cancer research, it's very much the hope to be the savior of all. So for me, after this program made me realize that what I really enjoy doing in the lab, like there's a lot of different roles and a lot of different jobs that you can have. And for me, I realized what I wanted to do and what I want to research for the rest of my life, and maybe hopefully for my master's. So, but Dr. Gals is maybe the savior. We'll know like maybe at the end of the year when he researches he publishes his results.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Luisa, for taking the time to speak with us. I mean, this is really inspiring. I have to be honest, it makes me very excited. And one day, if the research comes to fruition, we'll all know that you were a part of it. So that's great.
I did very million of work. It's okay.
Wonderful. So thank you so much. And, I hope you have a great, safe trip back to Portugal. We look forward to seeing you in January of next year, God willing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.